Welcome to BBQPitBoys.com. Today we're cooking up some barbecue Pit Boys butterscotch and bourbon ribs at the pit. And it's real easy to do. Of course, you're going to need the bourbon. Those are butterscotch candies. You know all about those in the bacon section. You got some vinegar. You got some brown sugar. You're going to need our seasoning like some pork privilege. You're going to need some butter. You're going to need some diced onions. Here we've got some cayenne peppers for some heat, for the sweet. And here we've got some garlic. And you got some cooking oil. All right, let's put this together. And here, as you probably know, these are St. Louis spare ribs, right? They look like back ribs, but the butcher removes the breastbone that was attached, cleaned it up, squared it up, makes it look real pretty. Now, here the Pitmaster Slasher is going to remove the membrane on the back. And you probably have seen this before. Many Pitmasters don't. They don't bother. There's a 50-50 split on whether you should or not. Most pit houses don't remove the membrane because with or without, it comes out the same. But there sometimes is a positive thing about keeping the membrane in because it helps as a moisture barrier. Maybe you'll keep those ribs a little more moist. Now, Slasher's applying some good cooking oil, right? And this will allow the seasoning or the rub to more easily attach, right? So take your favorite rub or seasoning. And of course, these rubs generally contain sugar, and of course there's sugar in here. Some pitmasters will wait to the end of the cook before applying the rub. You want to do it first off, right off on this. After all, we're making candy ribs at the pit, and it's gonna be good. All right, now we're gonna cook these at about 250 degrees Fahrenheit. It's gonna take 4 hours. You got the afternoon to mow the lawn, drink some beers, whatever. All right. Now let's make the best part of this recipe, the butterscotch and bourbon sauce. So you're gonna need some butter for this. These here are those butterscotch candies you find in the cooking section. And in goes a cup of your favorite bourbon. Yo! And here, we're throwing in some brown sugar. When we say sweet, we mean sweet. In goes some garlic. You gotta have the garlic. And we're gonna add just a bit of heat. So we're putting in some cayenne pepper. Now in a cast iron pan, we're going to heat up the butter. Oh man, I'm telling you, these are going to be good. Add a little bit of oil to it. And we're going to fry the chopped onions. Perfect. Now you can head on over to our website to get the exact ingredients and the quantities. You know all about that. All right. We've gently fried the onions, and we're going to put them in our melted sauce. Now, if you've never had butterscotch and bourbon pork ribs before, you definitely got to check it out. All right, blend it well as you're heating it up. All right, now, we're about 2 hours into this, maybe a little bit more, and we're going to begin a little bit of baste. This is the best part. Slow, deliberate. You got your Bob Ross paintbrush here. We're going to make some happy ribs. Oh, boy. Can you smell that? It smells good. Oh. Yeah, these are those candy ribs everybody talks about. And of course, we've made ribs 100 different ways. But there's nothing like these sweet butterscotch and bourbon ribs to get someone's attention. Whether it's the girlfriend or the boss, right? We're gonna love it. Look at that. All right. Are you kidding me? They look good enough to eat already. But this is a 4 hour, maybe more, low and slow. Take your time. That's when they come out real tender and moist. Oh, are you kidding? Lord have mercy. I'm going to say we'll do a little bit more painting. I'm telling you, all the kids in the family are at the pit. We're going to want these ribs again and again and again. Oh, man. Oh. There's just not much to say, right? I mean, this is the real deal. As you can see, the meat is pulling back from the rib bones there, so we know we're getting close to finishing this up. Just look. You might want to make 10 racks at a time, right? And we say candy, we mean candy ribs. All right. Not long to go. All right. In the miracle of time, these ribs are done. At least done on the smoker, or our kettle here, right? And yeah, you can use your kettle as a great smoker, right? Just cook indirect. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do a cheat. Some call it a Texas cheat, but we're going to wrap this in some aluminum foil to continue cooking for a bit. So we'll slather on some more of that butterscotch bourbon sauce, give them a wrap, and let them rest at least a half hour or so. They'll continue cooking, like I said, and make these real moist, tender, and sweet. All right, we had them wrapped in a blanket for a bit. You could use a warm cooler. There's all ways you can do it. And this is what you got. You can see what the cheat does. It cranks up the moisture, of course, makes them fall off the bone, and that's what you want, right? They're candy. Look at that. You just touch them with a knife, you can see. Real tender and moist. And this is what you got. It's almost like a religious ceremony. Like I said. Lord have mercy. We're eating good tonight, Martha. Now, of course, you want to grab your favorite bourbon, find yourself a spot at the fire. This is what it's all about, right? All right. Good. Now, to get the exact recipe, head on over to our website. We appreciate your support. And, of course, the next time you're looking for a recipe for your pit, check out BBQPitBoys.com.